Nick and I met when we were 15. We had met at a holiday youth convention, and I was introduced to their youth group. I knew a few people there. Nick was just like low-key in the background, being Nick. And then I had met him again at another youth thing at a different church, and one of our mutual friends had introduced us to each other that time formally, and then later on in that year we started going to church together. So now we have known each other for a solid 10 years.
I remember meeting her with a whole group of the girls from the Grace Church at the youth convention. My dad introduced us. It was, saw them all, was wondering, like, a whole youth group of girls in contrast to our whole youth group of guys. Really didn't know what to do or say, so that's about it.
You usually don't remember that part though.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Nick was just really low-key and like not very friendly at all or social, but then I just realized he was shy. So when I first met him, I was kind of like, okay, bye, because the conversation was really short.
We started out dating as a joke, just for fun kind of thing, and then during the course of that, caught some feelings and asked her if it was going to develop into anything, and she said no, so we kind of ended it through a text.
You ended it through a text.
I solely did that.
Yeah.
It was a fake relationship, so it doesn't really count.
It does. But yeah, that's literally what happened. Nick really liked me like really quick, and I was like, whoa, slow down, buddy, that's never gonna work out. But he's like, what if it was just fake? And I'm like, all right, I have time for a fake relationship, I guess. So then fake relationship happened and quickly ended. And then a few years later, I actually ended up really liking him because he's a great guy. So there's that.
She's pretty dope. It's a lot easier to recognize how dope someone is.
You want to start, baby?
I don't like this question. Next question.
It was early, that's why.
She was pretty dope, and it was really easy for me to say that. Honestly, probably let it go a little too soon, but hey, I love you.
I love you too, honestly. You probably said it within the first like month of like dating.
The fake relationship.
The fake relationship. I don't just throw words out very lightly unless I like actually mean it. And so I really did not tell Nick that I loved him until like the second year of our relationship, because I just didn't want to be throwing it around. And I had told him that up front, like, I'm not gonna say it until I actually mean it. And then it was like right after the time I'd like went away for college at Arizona State, and then like I remember like coming back home and like seeing him and being like, I love you, because I really did. So yeah, it took me a little bit longer, but that's okay. Look at us now.
Yeah.
I knew that Nick was the one for me when it was time for me to pick where I wanted to transfer colleges to. I knew that I was trying to get out of like Southern California area, and within the process of me trying to find a school, I knew that we would have to do long distance, which I knew would also be really difficult, and he was just extremely supportive throughout the process of me trying to figure like that whole bit out. And after I got accepted and decided that I was going to be moving out to Arizona and whatnot, I knew that he was somebody that I could just really trust and who would be really loyal and supportive throughout that whole time. So I knew that right before I'd like left for college.
Yep, and I knew Ebony was the one when, you know, constantly pushing me to do bigger and better things. Even before, when, you know, just out of high school, trying to figure out what you want to do in life and everything like that, and just constantly like, you know, you're doing really good, but you could be doing this, or you could take this a step further. Definitely wouldn't be where I am without her, so worked out real well.
That was sweet.
Best I got. With our proposal, Ebony and I designed the ring together.
It's a dope ring.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's actually really awesome. And so we set it up, and then when it was ready, the jeweler was supposed to call me and let me know so I could pick it up and, you know, do a surprise, right? The jeweler ends up calling her. It's kind of a bummer. But went over, picked up the ring about a week later. Went out, and we actually went over to the Carlsbad Bluffs.
Bro, it was like a month later, dude.
A month later.
Yeah.
We went over to the Carlsbad Bluffs, and I told her that, you know, my brother had gotten a drone and kind of set up a little bit of a backstory. And then we had our good friend, John Dowfit, hiding out.
Hey, John.
Like a guy just hanging out on the beach with a big old hat and everything, and Ebony didn't even notice him. And, you know, got down on one knee, did it kind of fast because I was nervous as heck.
And it's a low drop, so.
It took me a while to get down that low.
Yeah.
And then I did a proposed real quick, real fast. Just did an awesome ugly cry. It was great.
Yeah. Shout out to the ugly cries. I didn't expect to cry, but I actually did, even though, like, I knew the whole process. But yeah, it was a surprise. It was a big surprise, though. It was beautiful.
Win-win.
So this one is for Nick. Hey babe, I know you're sitting next to me right now, probably enjoying your prime rib. I hope it's great, but just wanted to say thank you for just being just an awesome friend over all these years. I have thoroughly enjoyed getting to know you, seeing you grow just as a really cool person, both just personally and professionally and spiritually, everything. You really do inspire me to also be a better person. I am beyond stoked to be your wife. It is going to be a beautiful next chapter in our lives. Thank you for just always being just supportive and loyal and loving and just kind. I just really appreciate you, and I am the luckiest person in the world to be able to have you right there by my side. I love you, baby.
Hey, we made it. Finally checked it off our list. I'm so happy to be doing this with you. It's been a long time coming for sure. Just about 8 years. So really happy to be with you, honey. Pretty great decision you made today. I think so. But yeah, everything else you're doing and everything you've done, it's just so amazing to watch you grow over these last years, and you know, both of us mature in our own ways, and can't wait to do it together. Really excited to be with you.
All right, so shout out to all the guests who came from near and far to celebrate with us today. We truly appreciate all of your love, all of your support, all of the good times and memories that we've shared with all of y'all over the course of our lives together. And we really just appreciate you sharing this moment here with us today. So thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being here. We love y'all.
Thanks, guys.
That's it.
Short and sweet.